Hello, my soul tribe. Thank you so much for joining this quick video session with me. This is Letao, your astrologist and your spiritual counselor. As you have seen, the title for today's reading for the 12 zodiac signs is related to your love life. I'm trying to make a general reading for everybody, so it doesn't really matter whether you are already partnered or you're single looking for love, or maybe you are at just the initial stage of dating someone. I hope that you will be able to find some guidance through today's reading. Now, remember to check all three different signs, your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign, and because it's going to give you a more holistic picture about the energy for your love life. Now, of course, most of us know our sun sign. Just in case you don't know your moon sign or rising sign, when you are having your personal session with me next time, you can consult me and remember to check all of them. All right. Now, because we are right now in Virgo season, so today we're going to start with Virgo, and then we're going to go to Libra, Scorpio, and we're going to finish the 12 zodiac signs with Leo. Okay. I will also put the timestamp in the video description so that you can just jump directly to your signs and watch your reading. Okay. First of all, we're going to use Oracle of the Celestial Deities. First of all, let's have a look at your current energy, okay? What is your currency right now, okay, when it comes to love? Let's have a look at for Virgos. Thank you so much, universe. Virgo, we've got Vulcan. All right. Now, what is the love energy around you, okay? Or what is the next step? What's going to happen next? Thank you, universe, right? We're going to have... right, one card, and we have got the World. And we're going to pull one card as an advice for Oracle of the Mythic Heroes, right? What's the advice for Virgo, okay? This period of time. Thank you, universe. Just one card. We're going to pull this one. Talent, okay? This is very interesting. Okay, so first of all, for all the sun, moon, and rising in Virgo people, I'm actually definitely seeing a lot of you guys are single. Okay, if you have chosen to watch this video and you are a Virgo, a lot of you guys are single. I'm going to talk about the single situation, and then I'm going to talk about the ones that are already in a committed relationship. One of the things you will need to know, Virgo, is that in order for you to welcome love, this is a very, very important message. This is really telling you that, first of all, it's very possible that you're going to meet your future partner in a more international environment. Okay, so if you have been living in your home, right, if you have always been dealing with your home environment or your domestic environment, and the World card tells you to break through. The World card is talking about a more grand global community. So this could be about maybe your future partner is living far away from you. He or she might be a foreigner living in a foreign country, or maybe in a city that is far away from you. And it's very, very important that you can actually expand your life. Expand your horizons, maybe travel, maybe work in a different city, maybe having the courage to leave your domestic home, right? To live in a different city and create your own life. And this will actually bring a lot more opportunities for you to connect with your partner. Now, the other thing as your advice is that you got this Asclepius card, which is about talent. This card tells you that you will be able to find and meet your future partner. Very, very possibly this is through your work or through your career or some kind of hobby, okay? Something that you know you're very talented in doing. As an example, this could be about maybe you starting your own business, right? And you're really, showing yourself, right? Establishing yourself as a professional in the society, as a business owner, or maybe even working in a corporate environment, right? But you're really doing something that you're good at. And that's why this card says talent. And then your achievement, right? Or your career advancement will be able to bring you to the right person. And thus love can start from there. And this will also be able to help you with a lot of confidence, to be honest, because Vulcan energy has a lot to do with maybe losing confidence or lacking confidence because of the past. Maybe you have been very much disappointed in love by an ex, right? By whatever that has happened in your love life. And so your career achievement, your creativity, how you establish yourself as a victorious, successful person will be able to help you attract, right, that healthy relationship to you. So this is a very, very important message for Virgos. By the way, I'm also seeing that your future partner is quite when I say much older, okay, I don't want you guys to misunderstand. I don't mean like 20 years older. Of course, that could be for some Virgos, but I'm definitely seeing some kind of age gap here, right? At least I would say about 5 years, okay, just for your reference. Now, if you are already partnered, okay, Virgo, and you're watching this video, then this is also encouraging you to, for example, either maybe live in a foreign country or travel with your partner, explore something more like what I said earlier, international, more global, right? Finding the so-called soul tribe, the right type of people that will be able to support your relationship and marriage. This is quite important. And as well, if you are moving to a place where you are moving to a different country, because of some kind of amazing opportunities, especially if it's related to job, career, either it's for you or because of your partner's career advancement, and that's why you need to move. This is a huge yes for you. Okay, very good. This is a reading for our Virgos. Continue. All right, we're gonna go to the next sign. Libra, okay? If you're watching this video, Sun, Moon, Rising in Libra, this is a quick message for you, okay? Thank you, universe. All right, for Libra. First card, Mars. Wow, that's a very opposite energy, okay? Libra is ruled by Venus. You got Mars in here. Okay, what's going to happen for you? Next, we have got the Tower. Wow, Mars actually rules the Tower card, actually in tarot. Interesting. So there's some kind of something in alignment, okay, for you, right? Now, as an advice, what to do, right, for our Libras. Thank you so much, universe. Advice. And we got hope. Interesting. Libra. Okay. Now, for those who are single in Sun and Rising, yeah, single Libras here. One of the things in order for you to bring your love life into your life is about accepting radical changes. And it's about accepting whatever that needs to end, whatever that must change in your life so that you will be able to welcome the new. The Tower card with Hope card is a beautiful combination. This is telling you that whatever that you need to end, that you need to destroy at this moment in your life, which means that this is no longer working out for you. For example, an old relationship, an old entanglement, the false expectation from someone that has been draining your energy. When you have the courage to end this old chapter, then healing will come to you, okay? And the Pandora, this card Hope, literally tells you that there are beautiful things in the future waiting for you. There will be that significant partner waiting for you in the future. But the first step is you really have to believe in it. A lot of the times how do I describe this? We are afraid of releasing the old, and the reason is because we don't believe there's something better in the future. I hope you know what I mean, right? One of the negative psychology that we could experience is that if I release this one, if I let go of this relationship or this potential person, there's nothing better for me anyway, because either I'm too old to find someone, or I don't have the confidence to have someone, where I'm too comfortable just with this existing person, even though I have been feeling something is lacking or miserable with this existing person. Okay, so this energy really tells you to have the courage and have the positive mindset to believe that you will be able to build anything that is beautiful in your mind, in your relationship and love. But what you need, Libra, is you need to have the courage and you need to have the action to do it. Okay, this is a very, very significant message. Now, even those who are already in a very, very long-term and stable relationships, I think this message also telling you that in order for you to continue and build your current relationship even more beautiful, one of the things is about both of you need to come to this agreement or having this mutual understanding, but about what we need to release in our past, right? As partners, right? As a team, some kind of teamwork, right? How do we eliminate, right? And fundamentally letting go of whatever that is blocking us, right? So that both of us can rebuild, right? And both of us actually can strengthen this relationship into the future, right? Without any fear and without any doubts. So for those Libras, if you're single, this is about maybe the existing person that you're thinking about in your mind is not the right one. But there will be a soulmate in the future, but you really have to believe in it and you have to do the healing first. Now, for those of you guys who are already in a very stable relationship and you want to continue with a stable relationship, this is talking about both you and your partner having the understanding and of course the courage and action to be able to either strengthen this foundation, letting go of old habits, right? Letting go of all the the old negative things that we used to do with each other, so that we can refresh, right, this relationship. Very beautiful. All right. Now let's move on to Scorpio. Sun and rising Scorpio. Okay, this is a reading for you. Now the card for Scorpio is, wow, Juno, the goddess of marriage. All right. Now the next step for you, Scorpio, we have got the Ace of Wands. Oh wow, this is literally Juno and Jupiter. Okay, Zeus and Hera as a couple. Okay, on these two different decks. Beautiful. And the advice for you, Scorpio, we have got is indecision. Okay. Look, Scorpio, because we're seeing the divine couple actually in here. First of all, if you're single, I really want to know that you have a soulmate. And it's very, very possible that you are either you have already met this person or you're going to meet this person very, very soon. Okay, by the way, this is for the single Scorpios. And because you got indecision, this card as an advice, it tells you that perhaps when you really meet this person, you won't feel very much sort of like, okay, I'm gonna do this, right? This is the right one. You will feel a sense of passion in you. For example, you might feel very attracted to this person. You might be feeling that, well, it's been a while since someone ignited this passion in me. Okay, Ace of Wands. But you might also have a little bit worry about whether this is the right one for you. Okay, now again, this could be due to maybe you are overthinking, right? Maybe you are being a little bit overly analytical, right, about this. Could also be about maybe your past experience in love. And that's why you might experience this type of indecision in your mind. So the advice for you, as the parrot says, indecision, it tells you that what you need to do, you just need to trust your intuition. Because this card ultimately is telling you that there's no such thing called the wrong answer. I think when you meet your the next person that is right for you, if you choose this person, it's going to turn to a very beautiful relationship because your intuition is being ignited. Okay, the passion is there, the love is there, right? The attraction is very, very strong. And also, Scorpio, you are very committed. Once you set your mind on someone, you don't cheat, you don't, look at other people, right? You are very committed and dedicated when you're in a relationship. But also, this card tells you that in case you don't want to choose this person, because eventually maybe that's your decision, the Parrot's card also tells you that you are not wrong about that anyway. If this person you don't choose, there will be someone else for you anyway. So it's the next person. You could choose it. You don't have to choose it. It's purely a personal choice for you. But there will be some kind of very beautiful passion, okay? And almost like you will have this feeling about, okay, I think this is the one. And as a reader, when I'm looking at this Juno and Jupiter combination, I will say to you that 90% of the chance you will choose this person, and I 100% support your decision, okay? So don't overthink about this. Very good. Now, all right, the next zodiac sign, we're coming to, after Scorpio, we're going to Sagittarius. Thank you, universe. One card for Sagittarius, Neptune. All right. Now, what's happening for your love life? We're having Two of Cups. Wow. Wow, Sagittarius. And the advice for you we have got is anxiety. Wow, this is so interesting. The answer for Sagittarius, whether you're married or you're single, doesn't matter. One of the things about this is it tells you to relax, okay? The Neptune energy with Letao anxiety tells you that everything will just work out for you. And whatever worry that you have right now in your mind, worried about, am I ever going to meet that person? Am I always going to be single? Is my love life always going to be shitty, right? Or if you're already with a partner, worried about, is this going to last forever? Will my partner always love me? Things like that. This energy tells you that you're actually really overthinking about this. Whatever you need to do is just to trust that the universe will bring you the best thing, and naturally it will come to you. Look at this card, the Two of Cups. First of all, this is a beautiful card about partnership and relationship. All right. Secondly, look at Psyche, okay, being bound, right, on the rock, on the big rock, right, in the middle of the ocean, and she's anxious, she's desperate, but she has no idea that the god of love, Eros, is actually flying towards her and trying to rescue her. This is a very strong indication for all the Sagittarius watching this video that you are being divinely guided in your love life. So no worries at all. Let it come to you. Okay, beautiful. Next, we're gonna go to the energy of Capricorn. Okay, thank you so much, universe. One message for Capricorn. Persephone, right? Refreshment. Next step for our Capricorn is Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And the advice for you is Helen, sexuality. Wow. Okay, one of the things about this energy is I think Capricorn, when it comes to love, it's about confidence. Okay, Persephone in the first house could be saying that there could be still something tangling you from the past. Maybe you are still dealing with an ex coming back and forth into your life, affecting your psychology, making you feel a little bit life is complicated, anxious, right? Because Persephone has a little bit cobwebs on her dress. So this could be about someone or your environment or some kind of past problems in love is still entangling you or affecting your psychology here and there. Now, you got Ten of Pentacles, which is a very interesting card. Ten of Pentacles literally is talking about a house. Actually, if you study tarot. So, for example, if you have an ex, this could be about your ex is going to tangle you with problems related to a house problem or maybe family problems. If you have children, okay, this could be maybe your ex is using children to, negotiate with you, or if you literally need to split a house, right, sell a house, this could be about, your ex is trying to negotiate terms with you about the house. I want more, I want less, whatever that is. And that could make you feel that life is a little bit complicated. Now, what you need to do is this Helen card. Now, Helen energy usually as an advice is about you need to know your value, Capricorn. You need to know that you are desirable. You need to know that you are sexy. You need to know that you are everything that everyone wants. So once you know your true value, okay, remember Helen knows she's the most beautiful woman in the world, and that's why she can do whatever she wants, all right? So Capricorn, doesn't really matter whether you're single, you're married, or whatever state you're in, you have to really know your value, okay? Now, if you're single, you say, okay, I don't have an ex, right? I'm not really negotiating anything with my ex about my house or about children. Then this Ten of Pentacles here could be also talking about maybe family, okay? So one of the things for Capricorns is actually be careful with letting your family intervene or interfere, right, with your love life or with whatever your love belief is, right? Sometimes, our parental relationships or the family that we grew up in could affect our belief in love a lot. So Capricorns, for those ones who are single, who are not affected by any ex, right, or past relationships, I think this could also be talking about be careful with, letting your childhood or your parental relationships affect how much you believe in yourself in building a healthy relationships in the future. All right, beautiful. Now, Aquarius. Okay, now let's move on to Aquarius. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Let's have a look at your love life. You are Jason. All right. Now, the next step for you is 4 wands. All right. Now, the advice for Aquarius is sensuality on folly. Okay. One of the things about this energy, actually, I think for Aquarius is that, first of all, I do feel that there's a need there's an urge for you to really expand into something that is bigger, okay, than whatever life that you're already having. For those ones who are single Aquarius out there, your love life could come from a foreign country, foreign land. Okay, this could be about also because you got Jason, which is all about travel, expansion, adventure. And what is going to happen for you is 4 wands. And on the card, you can see that Jason, this man, is being surrounded by his team, okay, his Argonauts, and everyone is cheering him up. This could be also about you needing to find your community, find your true friendships, finding the right type of people. All right. And it's very possible that your future partner could be coming from your friendship, right? Maybe you have a group of friends and one of them eventually develop some type of romantic feelings with you, even a relationship with you. So this Four of Wands and Jason sitting card together is actually a very, very positive omen in terms of love. This is telling you to find your community, find your right type of people, and also encouraging you to expand physically, okay? So this could be about maybe living in a foreign country, living in a foreign land, all right? Moving to a different city and embrace the unknown. Now, the advice card for you is called Omphale, sensuality. If you know Greek mythology, you will know Omphale was one of the lovers of Hercules. Hercules served Omphale as her slave, also as her lover, okay, for a few years as one of the, as one of the punishments, right, he actually received from gods. But when he was being the slave for Omphale, Omphale actually treated him as her lover, as her boyfriend, and they had an amazing time. In one of the stories, they were doing a lot of cross-dressing, right, in their bedroom as a, foreplay. It's very funny, right? So this Omphale energy also tells you that sometimes maybe you need to also be very open with casual dating, with just to have fun with love, if you know what I mean, without thinking, are you the one? Are you sincere, right? Are you going to be with me forever? Sometimes Omphale needs you to know that love sometimes or relationship is not about forever, but it's about maybe there's going to be someone serving a very important purpose for you just for that period of time. Maybe you will be dating or spend time together for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, right? A limited period of time. And maybe you will separate and maybe you will be away from each other and say goodbye and embark on your own path. But that's fine. Try not to reject it. Try not to feel like, oh, then that means it's not forever. It's not sincere. Then I don't want it. Including Jason, actually, this card, right? In the mythological story, The Golden Fleece, Jason had a lover whose name was Medea. He didn't actually end up with Medea because that was his personal decision. But Medea, during the time they were together, Medea played a very, very important role in his life by helping him, right, to fetch the golden fleece using her magic potion. And so your energy here, right, Aquarius, I feel like it's telling you that love sometimes does not mean that it's forever, right? Sometimes it means that you spend a period of time together. That was great. That was not the wrong decision. But sometimes instead of thinking whether it's forever, maybe it's important to just cherish the time for the time being. Maybe one day you will meet someone else. Maybe someday you two will both decide that, okay, we are gonna separate, peacefully or whatever that is. But that's actually for the best, right? So try not to be too regimented about love. Have fun, enjoy a great time with whoever, right, you love. Either it's your existing partner or someone that you're going to date in the future, the next one, right? Have a great time, have great sex, and that's just what it is. And try not to be too strict, right? Or it has to be this way, it has to be forever, right? Let that kind of regimented thinking, kind of disturb your love life. All right? Very good. Now, let's have a look at Pisces, all right? Thank you, universe. One card for Pisces, and we have got Pegasus. Freedom, right? Friendship. What's next for your love life is, Three of Swords. Well, Pisces, there's some kind of healing you need to do, okay? The advice for you is face Penelope. All right, Pisces, there's some kind of very important message here for you that I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe you have just gone through some kind of disappointment in love, or maybe you have just, lost someone, you've gone through a breakup, right? Maybe very, very recently, or maybe, it could be in a while again, for a while, but it seems like you're still mourning over that loss or mourning over that separation or betrayal. Pegasus energy tells you to fly out of it. This is a card of freedom, right? Emotional freedom, psychological freedom. And because as your advice, you have got this card called Penelope. Pisces, if you have gone through something very, very difficult, I really want you to know that you have someone in the future. And that's what this card is telling you, Penelope. Penelope had to let her husband go to the Trojan War, Odysseus, okay, for many, many years. In some version of this, it says it's 18 to 20 years she was alone. But she believed that Odysseus would come back. She believed that she will be happy at the end. And that's exactly what happened. So this is a very, very straightforward reading for Pisces. If you have gone through some disappointment, if you feel that someone betrayed you, abandoned you, they left you, I really want you to fly out of this psychology. Pegasus tells you that don't be trapped by it. You have the ability to leave this painful situation, and please understand that there is someone else that is really for you, that will be loyal to you, that will be loving you, and when you meet this person, you will know, you will understand it's all worth it. All right, very good. Healing. Okay, this is the most important message for all our Pisces. Healing. All right, very good. Now Aries. Okay, one card for Aries Sun and Rising. Pan. Right. Your next step is Seven of Swords. Okay. And your advice is cleansing sirens. Okay. One of the things, Aries, that I feel about your love life this moment is, in case you are dating someone, dealing with someone, God, it's so hard for me to say this. I do feel that this person that you're seeing at this moment might not be the right one for you. Okay. Seven of Swords is showing someone who can be a little bit deceptive, can be maybe they're not really showing you everything, right? Maybe they're trying to keep things at a very superficial level with you. They're not really opening their heart with you. They're not really listening to you. Okay. This could also be about maybe they're having some kind of self-denial, right, in them as well. And thus why you got Sirens cleansing card at the end. This card tells you that, Aries, whatever decision you make about your love life at this moment, try not to listen to what other people say to you. You should do this, you should do that, right? Whatever. You need to trust your own feelings about whether this is right. Right? Sirens tells you that the true answer is within you. It's not from other people's advice. It's not coming from a friend saying, oh, I think you should do this, you should do that. This is something that you truly feel in you. Does this feel truthful? Does this feel authentic? Does this feel like you're really being you happily in this relationship? Does it feel like you when you're holding back your communication because you're afraid that they won't listen to you, or they won't, or they will judge you, right? Things like that. So for Aries, I think this is very important that you can be honest with yourself as well, right? When it comes to dealing with love and relationship. Now, if you're already having someone in your existing marriage or relationship, this is also telling that it's very, very important for you to really bring out your sense of authenticity in your communication with your partner. Don't be afraid of being judged by them. Don't be afraid of saying what you truly feel, right? Of course, we always need to say things in a very, compassionate, right? And empathetic way. We're not going to be cruel and, just criticizing people ruthlessly, but it's important that you are being you, Aries. All right. And then, but through their action towards you, you will know. Now, for those of you guys, Aries, who are completely single, you don't have anyone, this spread tells you that timing is not yet. Okay. So probably you will need to wait until next year for more authentic love energy to come to you. Okay. If you're completely single, by December, I would say take time to do a little bit healing, self-reflection, okay, at this period of time. Very good. Now, next sign is Taurus. All right. Thank you, universe. What's for Taurus energy? Saturn. All right. Next step, we have Seven of Wands. And what's your advice for love is Hercules strength. Okay. Okay. So, Taurus, your life at this moment could be quite chaotic at this moment. Yeah. Now, this is not necessarily because of love, right? This could be about maybe just work is chaotic, right? Or you might just have millions of responsibilities. You might be feeling a little bit burdened during this period of time. Now, for those of you guys who are single, what I would say is that maybe you might not be super interested in dating at this moment because you just have a lot of things to handle, right? Seven of Wands with Saturn, it seems like things are quite overwhelming, okay, for you. Now, the Hercules card says strengths. This is a time for you to really focus on your own physical health, your mental health, right? Use your own patience and your own, self-love, right, to calm things down at this moment. These three cards seen together is not really about dating or meeting new people. I think this energy has a lot to do with taking good care of your mental health, your physical health, right? So that you feel balanced and you feel strong in your own element. Now, for those of you guys who are already partnered with someone, Seven of Wands could be talking about, again, maybe within your relationship, there's a lot of chaotic things. Maybe your partner, your husband or your wife, they themselves are also going through a lot of chaos during this period of time. Maybe it's about their family, the parents, right? Maybe it's about the kids. Maybe it's about their career, things like that. Now, this is a very, very significant time when both you and your partner can learn patience. Not just patience for the better result, but also you know that the reason why I am embracing patience with you is because of love, right? It's because I have made the decision to be with you until death parts us. So whatever happens between us, I will be here loving you. I will be here supporting you. All right? This is the most important message for Taurus. Beautiful. Now let's have a look at Gemini. All right, Gemini people. What's happening for you? First of all, your own energy, Pluto. Gemini, what is the energy, right, waiting for you? Next step, we're seeing Nine of Wands. And the advice for Gemini's, foundation Agnes. Okay. Here with Nine of Wands is showing that, okay, one of the things you need to do is about doing some releasing, okay, during this period of time. Pluto, this energy could be interpreted in many different ways. First of all, this could be about understanding what kind of transformation that you need to embrace or that you need to start, all right? Pluto is about transforming yourself, changing yourself, right? Maybe it's about releasing an old way of living, releasing an old way of doing things, releasing an old way of being, okay? So there could be some major transformation happening for you, Gemini, within the next several months. Sometimes, Gemini, you might also be feeling that you don't want to spend a lot of time in a social environment because Pluto with 9-1 could be saying that maybe you prefer to spend time on your own, or maybe even if you socialize, you maybe prefer a smaller crowd, maybe just have dinner with your best friend, right? Instead of going to a big event or having dinner with 10 people, right? Pluto is a very private energy. So Gemini, during this period of time, you could feel extremely private, or you could be just seeking some privacy, right? During this period of time, you might not just be feeling very social. Nine of Wands is showing that also because maybe too many things have happened to you in the recent past, and you're a little bit tired, right? Feeling a little bit exhausted, right? And you just feel like I don't have the energy for all this kind of chaos out there. One of the things about love with this energy is, I think, Gemini, if you're single, take your time to recharge your energy, right? You don't have to kind of like, lining, having like 10 dates, right, in the pipeline, almost like treating finding love as a task to do. If you're tired of going on dates, don't do it. Give yourself time to rest. Give yourself time to balance yourself, right? Sometimes we just need our private time. If you're already in a partnership, this could also be a significant period of time when you and your partner can give each other space, right? I think that's also quite important. But the good thing about this energy is that, as your advice, you got Agnes. You know who Agnes is? Agnes was actually a Trojan prince, and he lost his home because of the Trojan War, right? I mean, Troy was completely destroyed by the Greeks. So he was a little bit like a refugee. He had to run away from Troy. And the whole story about his journey was how he left home, saying goodbye to his hometown, letting go of his old chapter, and eventually, finding the continent of Italy and establishing, his new life there. So it's kind of like resonating with the Pluto energy, don't you think? It's about letting go, right? It's about letting go of that exhaustion. Whatever that has been burned down, whatever that has been exhausting to you, let that go and transition, right, to a more peaceful time. And love will also flourish. Okay? Very good. Now, Cancer, all right? This is your turn. Let's pull the first card for you. What is your current energy, Cancer? And we got Orpheus. Wow, very loving, very reminiscent, very emotional. This is actually your energy, Cancer. What's the next step for you? We have got, sorry, Nine of Wands is a card earlier for Gemini. The next card for Cancer is, Nine of Swords. Okay. Okay, Cancer, overthinking, okay? Now, I don't know what happened. Let's see the advice. Okay, Sphinx transition, absolutely. Cancers, I'll be very clear with you guys. I have a very strong feeling that there's someone you're already thinking in your mind. right? This could be about those of you who are single, but maybe you're thinking about someone, you're liking someone, but there's no result yet. Or this could be about maybe if you're already a partner, this could be about maybe you're thinking a lot about your current relationship. Nine of the Orpheus energy really showing that you actually have a lot of affection to the person that you're thinking in your mind, right? Cancer. Nine of Swords, however, showing you have a lot of anxieties about it. Maybe, I don't know, this person is not doing very well, and thus you are worried about them, you care about them. Maybe this person is not giving you a very clear answer, whether they're going to reciprocate your love, and that you're also thinking about them. Maybe even you're going to dream about them as well, right? Or maybe, I don't know, sometimes, waiting for their messages, right? Thus, that could cause a little bit anxiety in you related to love. Now, because you got the Sphinx card, it says transition. This card just needs you to keep being curious about what's going to happen next, right? So this is not telling you to cut this person out. It's also not telling you to fix your eyes on this person forever. It just tells you that there will be more information revealed to you about this person in your mind. And with more information, you will gain a lot more clarity about whether you truly want this, or if you want this, whether this is the right one for you. So the cards is not really telling you to this is the right person or not. Okay, it's not about that, but it does tell you that there will be more information coming to you. So keep being curious about this person, keep being curious about communication, and dig a little bit more information about what this is all about, right? And naturally, the answer will come to you later. All right. By the way, I'm gonna give you a more clear timeline about it. We are in September, right? Okay. Okay, so by next birthday, okay, your birthday, Cancer, okay, so around June, July period of time, by next year, you will absolutely have a very, very clear understanding about whether this person is for you or not, okay? So you might be still having conversation with this person or talking to them here and there, messages, maybe meeting up here and there, but I will tell you very, very clearly that by next birthday, there will be a very clear result about this person for you, okay? During this period of time, however, don't overthink, just be curious, all right? Be curious about this person, be curious about this connection. Because I feel like there's going to be something quite interesting, it's sort of like coming to you, okay, about this connection that you will feel like, oh, that's interesting, okay? Very good. Finally, okay, we're coming to Leo energy. Leo, are we ready? First card for you, Uranus. All right. What's coming next for Leo is Two of Wands. And what's next advice for you is reflection, Medusa. Leo, Uranus energy is showing that there's a lot of possibilities for you. Your love life is a little bit like an open air, all right? Two of Wands, as a next step, this could be about you having some kind of decisions to make, okay? Maybe there could be some new possibilities coming for you, specifically with the Uranus energy. You might be thinking, okay, for example, yeah, should I move, right? Should I go to this person? Should we do this thing together? Should we, work together? Or should we maybe handle this thing, as a team? Things like that, right? There could be some love or romantic related decisions that you will need to make very, very soon. And the Medusa energy tells you that whatever you want to do with this connection or with this person, Medusa tells you that try not to let your past memories contaminate your decision, okay? Let me put it in a different way, okay? Do not punish your future person because of a mistake someone else made when they were with you, right? Because sometimes we do that because our experience is coming from our past. Someone might have wronged us in the past, and thus we might use that as sort of like a warning, right? And we become very paranoid. And when we meet the next person, we might think, okay, you're going to do the same to me, right? Oh, you are that person. See, that person did this to me, so you're going to do this to me too, because I'm seeing you have that tendency, whatever that is. This kind of tells you that you really need to reflect on your psychology. Whatever new possibilities coming in for you, be open-minded and let them show their truth to you, rather than you making a lot of kind of like negative assumptions about what could happen for you. Two of Wands is a very positive card, actually. It's about new possibilities. It could also be saying that you are already on the right track towards true love or towards a healthy relationship. Just always reflect on your negative psychology here and there, okay? And don't let that bother you. Don't let that lead you astray, if you know what I mean, yeah, in love. Very good. All right, so that's the quick message for the 12 zodiac signs. Now, finally, I want to just pull one last card for everyone, okay? If you have the patience watching this video so far, and if you have watched all your signs now, let's look at what at the highest level that is important for you, okay? We're just gonna pull one card from Oracle of the Mystic Heroes as a general advice for everyone, okay? Thank you, universe. One card. Psyche transformation. I love this energy so much. You can see on the card, Psyche is on the boat descending into the underworld. You know why she's doing that? In mythology, because she received a task from Aphrodite, the goddess of love. And Aphrodite said, if you want to marry my son, Cupid, right, or Eros, the Greek name and the Roman name, you must descend into the underworld and get me the jewelry box from Persephone, the goddess of the underworld. So this whole journey of Psyche descending into the underworld is for love. She received the task from the goddess of love, and she's going to meet the goddess of death, the goddess of transformation, the goddess of the underworld. I think this card is giving all of us a very beautiful message. My soul tribe, whatever that you have experienced, there is going to be a beautiful transformation for you, okay, in your love life. Whatever difficult experience that you have had with an ex, with a date, right? Well, whatever that impacted your psychology in your love life, please understand that they all served as a lesson for you to grow, for you to become a better version of yourself. And your love life in the future will flourish because at this moment, you are going through this beautiful transformation. Thank you so much, my soul tribe. This is a very quick reading for all the 12 different signs for the near future. And let's say by the end of this year, love reading. I wish you guys all the best. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Bye.